So allow me to express my sincere gratitude to you for finding time out of your busy schedule to grace this inaugural ceremony of the recruitment and rostering of the Republic of Uganda. I have heard that the last time this exercise took place here was in 2022. What I want to inform you is that we are an organization that brings together 10 countries, which means these other years, the exercise has been taking place elsewhere. Since we are 10 countries, it will take time to come back here again. So don't expect that the exercise will come here next year again. It will take some time because it's rotating throughout the whole 10 countries. This is a true expression of commitment to fostering the ongoing African reawakening. I'm sure that this is not a new word to you. Africa is being awakened again. Slow pace of reawakening, but reawakening is taking place. Many countries in the region are grappling with ethnic tensions, insurgencies, further compounded by the impacts of climate change, which is a very serious challenge, and it has very many ripple effects on security. In response to these multifaceted issues, there are ongoing efforts to promote stability through regional cooperation facilitated by many players, including the African Union's Eastern Africa Standby Force, which, as I pointed out, is part of the wider Africa Standby Force. Needless to say, maybe you already know that Africa was divided into 5 regions, and we happen to belong to the eastern one. So there is the western, there is the northern, there is the central, and then the southern. The problem with us in Africa is that when a problem looks to be getting resolved, something flares up again. I'm sure you know what's happening in South Sudan, the Republic of South Sudan right now. There is a place called Nasir. You know what's happening there. DRC, Eastern DRC. You know what is taking place? And we only hope that it will be resolved with the involvement of civilians. Because now it is a military situation, but we know for sure it will be resolved once the civilians are allowed to take an active role. I take this opportunity now to declare this workshop open and wish you very fruitful activities in the next 4 days or so. I thank you.
On behalf of the Minister of Veteran Affairs and on my own behalf, I extend my warmest greetings to all of you participants. I would like to state that your attendance here actually highlights your commitment to the promotion of peace, security, cooperation in this particular region. As you all know, EASF is actually a multidimensional and multidisciplinary force, which is actually integrated and composed of the military, the police, and the civilians. And actually, we are, as civilians, one of the components of this force. And this force is actually one of the many standby forces that are located in Africa under the framework of the African Standby Force, established under the African Union. It focuses mainly on preparedness of you, the civilians, and also the other components to participate in the various challenges, including conflict, humanitarian crisis, natural disasters, by promoting collaboration and coordination among its member states. You are aware that EASF is composed of a number of member states, and Uganda is one of those. And actually, this collaboration seeks to foster stability and support peacekeeping missions in the East African region.
I therefore request that in the course of the discussions this morning and afternoon and thereafter the coming days, we should be able, or the people here should be able to understand what the roster is. The roster, what is it? 2, they should understand the procedure that enables one to get rostered. For those who are not yet rostered, there are those who are new and they have those lingering questions. The process, the procedure that one can take to get rostered. Then when you look at the roster that was presented to us, there were other people with remarks that rostered. I think that one is clear, they are already done. But there are those also where there is a remark is pending. This meeting and the subsequent meetings, the coming days, will enable us to know those who are pending and what should be done, what they should have to do. Then there are those also with remarks applicants. I'm sure people here are also fall under that category, and they will be able to know what they have to do in order to migrate from being an applicant to being a rostered member.